Okay, this is quite a hectic question. It applies all the entire laws of indices that you've learned so far. We're going to apply them here. So firstly, let's look at this side, and then we'll work with this side. But we're going to do it in one step, okay? So this 2 is going to affect everything in the brackets. I'm going to put a power of 1 there. Like I said earlier, anything that doesn't have a power, you're going to put a 1 there. What is this 2 going to do? It's going to multiply. Cool. That's it. This one's not affected by this 2 because otherwise it'd be covered like this in brackets. So let's work this out. 2 to the power of 1 times 2, x to the power of 1 times 2, y to the power of 3 times 2. I'm only doing this step for people who doesn't have a strong suit in multiplication. That's why these functions could take time to actually multiply in your head because it's quite a lot of things going on, okay? So that's going to be x squared. Then multiply. Like I said here, 1, 1. It's going to multiply. This is going to multiply. That's going to multiply. I was about to forget to multiply that, but thank God I've put that 1 there. So now I've got x to the power of 1 times that by 3. Why is there a 1? Because that x has a power of 1. Then divide that by 2 to the power of 1 times that by 3. Then y to the power of 3 times that by 3. Cool. Now we can actually simplify this. So 2 to the power of 1 times 2 is 2 to the power of 2. X to the power of 1 times 2 is x to the power of 2. Y to the power of 6, x to the power of 2. Now we're going to go on the next one. X to the power of 1 times 3 is 3. 2 to the power of 1 times 3 is 3. Y to the power of 3 times 3 is 9. Cool. Now I'm going to simplify this. You notice here, we can actually cancel these. X squared over x squared is 1. Basically like that saying 2 over 2. Yes, that's 1, which is 1. So essentially they cancel out. Now you're left with, can we simplify here? Not really. So now you're left with 2 to the power of 2, which we can simplify as 4. Y to the power of 6, okay, over 1, because there's actually a 1 there still. Yeah, we do not need to write that down, but I'm just showing you. Okay, x to the power of 3 divided by 2 to the power of 3 is an 8. Why? 2 to the power of 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, not 2 times 3. A lot of people think 2 to the power of 3 is 2 times 3. No, it's 2 to the power of 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. So 8 y to the power of 9. Can we simplify this? Yes, this is called cross multiplication. 4, divide that by 4, divide that by 4. People think you can only divide top and bottom. You can, and you can also divide top and bottom from different sides, but it has to be top and bottom. So that's a 1. That's going to be a 2. Now you're left with, I'm breaking these steps down, yeah? So left with now y to the power of 6 over 1 times x to the power of 3 over 2y to the power of 9. We can still simplify that. You can still simplify it. Okay, why? Because now you're left with y to the power of 6, x to the power of 3 over 2, y to the power of 9. We can use the second law of indices and we can subtract this, because these two have the same basis. This one has the high power. So you're left with now x to the power of 3 over 2, y to the power of 9. Take away y to the power of 6, x to the power of 3, 2y to the power of 3. I've broken down these steps in a strategic manner. Firstly, I've actually opened up the brackets on the top left, and then I've opened the brackets on the top right, and then I've simplified the numerals, which is 2 to the power of 2 and the 2 to the power of 3. I've made them to a 4 and the 8, as you can see there. And then afterwards, I simplify this because they're the same, cancel them out. And then I've actually cross-multiplied the 4 and the 8, okay? And then I moved on to here and I realized, oh, cool, we have the same basis. Then I use the second law of indices to subtract the y to the power of 6 from the y to the power of 9, or technically the powers. And there you have it. That's your answer. So you can do this as long as you take you're very patient and strategic about it.